Hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mara, if you didn't know. Now you do. I decided to get a hold of the books that I got for Christmas, the books I bought myself with no self-control, the books on my Kindle that I need to read. I would do kind of a realistic read with me for a few days and just see how many books I can knock out in a very normal span. Mind you though, I'm not in school right now and I'm not working right now because I am not in Nashville. I will be back there in 6 days, but until then, I'm gonna do for the next like 5-ish days just me vlogging what I'm reading in a very normal pace. Normally I'd kind of have to like set aside time to read. I'm probably gonna end up reading more than usual because I have nothing else to do. Yeah, today's the 3rd of January 2024 and I am currently, where am I? 25% through Long Way Down in the Addicted series. So I want to finish this today and then I want to start Some Kind of Perfect, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today. I need to edit the video that's going up in 2 days and then I have to go to like a dinner tonight as well. But I have nothing to do tomorrow except for film a little bit maybe and then do this. Probably not gonna read yet today because I have other stuff I need to do, but just know that that's what's going on and that's what I'm currently reading. And I'll get back to you when I actually do start reading. Hello everyone, it's the next day. I've been reading this book, The Long Way Down, on my Kindle. It's the 9th book in the Addicted Calloway Sisters series and I love this series, but this book I'm 46% through and I just cannot, like, it's going so slow and the same problems have just been happening over and over and over again with like no resolution. I'm just very bored right now. It's about Reich and Daisy and I love them, so that's how you know like I'm bored out of my mind. It's like 700 pages. Right now I'm on 292. I really want to finish this tonight just to knock it out of the way. It's like 7 o'clock right now, so I definitely can, but that's where I am right now. I am not too thrilled with this currently. It's fine, we'll get somewhere hopefully. I'm just a little bit bored right now, but it's okay. We still have a ways to go. I look a mess right now, but I finished Long Way Down. I'm not gonna talk about my rating yet. I'm gonna talk about that in my January reading wrap up, but what I will say is love this series, love the characters. I'm on the last book right now, which is like genuinely so sad. 10-book series I've been reading all year and this is just like heartbreaking. But that book just took forever to like get to the point. Like I love the characters, so luckily like I wouldn't say I was entertained the entire time, but like I had a reason to keep reading. But oh my god, like literally the most slow-moving plot I think of any of these books. I just feel like we could have gotten there so much faster. It was like 700 pages and I just felt like it moved so slow. But anyways, I'm finally on the next book, which is the last one, Some Kind of Perfect. And this is basically just an epilogue novel. And it's just like storytelling of everything, of the characters. Up until 2028. Hello. It is a little bit like a few days later. Oops. I've been really busy with a depressive episode. And then today I went to a hockey game. That's where I was. It's Slapshot. Isn't he so cute? Last night from 3 to 4 a.m. I read Don't Let In the Cold. I forget who it's by. This is what it looks like. I don't have the book with me because I gave it to Kat because she's going to study abroad tomorrow and I wanted to give that to her because it's a thriller and I was like, she'll like this. And if she doesn't, at least it's off my hands. So I don't have it with me anymore because I gave it to her, but it was okay. I gave it a 3-star. I'll talk about it more in my January wrap up just because right now I don't have too many thoughts about it and I kind of want to see like more of what other people said. Like I know it's 3 stars. I just like kind of feel a little weird about it. Like I'm a little iffy. So I'm gonna look through Goodreads. Normally I would never do that and like look at the reviews afterwards too much. Like I'll look at them before I get a book. If it's like a book I've never heard of before, I'm like, okay, let me check Goodreads just to see if it's like mixed feelings or if people like generally are kind of like not really all that good. It was like close, I think it was like a 3.6 or something like that on Goodreads, so I was like, oh, I'll get it. And it was also 50% off. Got it a while ago and I finally read it. It's okay. It was fine. I just need to like look at what other people think and see if I can come up with more reason as to why it's a 3-star. I just wasn't too impressed, but I was entertained slightly. Well, enough to stay up until 4 a.m. That's what's going on now. I'm super tired, but it's 8:30 and there's still stuff I need to do tonight. So I'm gonna read, hopefully, fingers crossed, finish Some Kind of Perfect. Is it Some Kind of Perfect or Some Kind of, I feel like I keep mixing up Some Kind of Perfect and Some Kind of Disaster. One's a song and one's a book. Some Kind of Perfect is the last book in the Addicted series. So I'm gonna finish this tonight. Fingers crossed. I have to pack because I go back to Nashville in 2 days, so I need to like start packing and doing laundry and stuff. So I'm gonna do that, read in between. I don't really have updates. It's also the last book in the series. I'm like 20% through. It's the last book in the series, so I don't really want to like share too much because it's definitely gonna have spoilers. It's an epilogue novel. It's literally just like this year, everybody's point of view of like stuff that happened in that year. Here's the next year, same kind of thing. I don't have too much to share. I don't know if I'm gonna have like too great of a rating just because it's like vibes. It's not really like content, but we'll see, and I'll be back. Okay, here's the update that you guys were waiting for. I'm sure you were on the edge of your seat. I'm currently at my friend's house. Annalise, if you're watching this, I'm waiting for you to get home. I was actually supposed to fly back to Nashville today. It's the 9th, but on the East Coast there's bad weather, so my flight definitely would have gotten canceled, and I start classes tomorrow, so I couldn't really risk missing class, so I wound up flying out yesterday. Today I just got back from a Predators game. We lost, but we had a crazy comeback-ish. I say we, they're not my team. I don't really care about them, but I love hockey. Yesterday I finished Some Kind of Perfect. It was very bittersweet, I think is what I want to say. Love the series. I love the characters. I'm so sad that it's over. I can't believe I read 10 books in that series and now it's over. And now I have nothing. I started Mr. Hockey by Leah Riley. Really random choice. I saw it at Barnes & Noble. If you watched my book shopping video, I saw it there and it was like $10. And it was really short. It's like 200 pages. And I saw it was on Kindle Unlimited, so I didn't get it. I just downloaded it. I don't know too much about what's going on in it. I read the first chapter and I'm already 12% of the way through. It's the first book in the Hellions Angels series. It has 3.5 stars and it's 208 pages. It came out January 2nd and it's the 9th. So it came out last week. This says, for fans of Icebreaker, sparks fly between a hockey player with a dirty mouth and an awkward bookworm and a spicy hockey romance. My kind of thing. Jed West is Mr. Captain of the NHL's latest winning team and the hottest player on the ice, at least according to Breezy Angel, who's been drooling over Jed at games for years. Okay, wait. I didn't look at this because I was like, oh, it's on Kindle Unlimited. I'll just read it for free, even though you have to pay for Kindle Unlimited. This is like book reader math, okay? Everything changes when Jed saunters through the doors of Breezy's library as a last-minute guest for a summer reading event. So she's trying to hide the fact that she's his biggest fan. Super crazy after I made eye contact with Trevor Zegras today. I don't even want to talk about it, actually. I made eye contact with Trevor Zegras and Ryan Strome, and if y'all know anything about me, actually nobody on the internet knows this, but you're about to find out. Obviously I love hockey and I love hockey romance books and I love reading, but I'm a Capitals fan through and through. Like, that's my home team. And Dylan Strome, like, I love him. And I made eye contact with his brother today. So I'm almost in the family, basically. I don't have a whole lot of like cute montage clips because it's a Kindle and like I'm reading on my Kindle, so I'm just like swiping the page. Like, it's not really an aesthetic vibe. I'm currently in bed because it's freezing cold. It's gonna be like -1 degree next week in Nashville. Okay, I am about halfway through Mr. Hockey. This, like I said a billion times, is like 200 pages, so I'm flying through this. I will say I like it like a lot more than I thought I would. Like, I actually really like it. It's basically about this girl who is a huge fan of the MMC in this book. He is a very well-known hockey player and she's like his biggest fan, and she kind of has to hide the fact that she's his biggest fan because he ends up coming and doing like a reading at the library that she works at. And it's just so cute because she's like a huge book reader, so it just talks about like how much she likes reading and like just super relatable. And like there are certain points where it's really cheesy, but it's just like cute. I don't know, it's like a good cheese. I'm liking it so far. I am 46% through. I have like an hour left, it says. I'm gonna keep reading, let you guys know what I think. Honestly, I really like it. I'm hoping it can hold up because right now it's a pretty good rating. voice. Ignore the bad lighting. My laptop is turning on because it was dead. But I finished Mr. Hockey and I really, really liked it. Like, I gave it a 4.25. It was really good. It wasn't like the best book I'd ever read, but it was cute, it was fun, and I just liked the pacing of it. Like, I was thinking about how, oh, please hold. Oh, I was thinking about how there are books that I've read that are like 300 pages, but things happen so fast and I'm like, ugh. Like, they're together by like 20% in the book and then it's just like they're in love the rest of the time and it's boring. This was 208 pages and I felt like the pacing of it was so good. Obviously it had to move fast because of how short the book is, but I still felt like it made sense and it wasn't like they were together 20% into the book. There was some like tension still, like, I don't know. I just really liked it and I don't think I was expecting to like it as much, but I really liked it. This video was supposed to go up at 12, but I wasn't done reading yet and I had my first day of classes today, so I'm going to finish editing this and then probably have it ready to go for tomorrow. I actually really enjoyed a lot of these books that I read. I think I was just reading Long Way Down, Some Kind of Perfect, Don't Let In the Cold, and Mr. Hockey, I think. So I read like 4 books in 5-6 days. Pretty good. Thank you guys very much for watching and I will see you guys when I see you.